We have with us J. Timmons, National Association of Manufacturers. Mr. Timmons, as you know, the President's about to speak on your favorite subject, infrastructure. You're the director of the National Association of Manufacturers. Can you tell us that if you've got any projects underway, they're not just shovel-ready, they really are ready to go this time around? Tell us that, please.
It's one of our favorite subjects. Taxes and regulation and workforce are a few of the others. But look, we're really excited that the administration is focused on what we believe is a critical solution to America's crumbling infrastructure problem. And it will also add to the economy and create jobs. We've been working closely with the White House on their proposal, and it is beginning to become discussed in the public realm, and we're hopeful that Congress will also take a hard look at it and realize that we have a $2 trillion problem.
Sure.
The President's committed to a $1 trillion plan, and we're looking forward to getting that underway.
I know you're not a stock market kind of guy. You're not a stock market follower or analyst, but I'm going to ask you a stock market question.
Sure.
We've got a whopping great rally on our hands this morning.
Yeah.
Record highs for stock prices. I'm saying that the pressure that the President is under is forcing the Republican Party to close ranks and maybe get something done, really get something done. What do you say?
Well, look, Stu, you and I have talked about this. You've talked about this with Dave Farr, the CEO of Emerson, our chair. And the bottom line is the American people want to get things done. And there are a lot of things that go on in Washington. Certainly now is a very colorful time, but it's not the first time. And what we have is an administration that is very focused on expanding and growing the manufacturing economy and creating incentives for investment and job creation. And I think that is a positive message. So it's no surprise to me that America's businesses, America's investors are looking very favorably upon what can be accomplished. Yeah, there's issues that we're dealing with, clearly, but ultimately, what the American people want to see is they want to see a focus on those issues that will make us more competitive, that will make it easier to do business in this country, invest and create jobs.
Okay.
That's the agenda that we're all focused on right now.
Here's the other question, which everybody asks all the time. You've got a $1 trillion infrastructure plan. Where does the $1 trillion come from?
Well, so the NAM produced a proposal called Building to Win. We shared it with both campaigns last year. And to their credit, the Trump campaign actually picked up on it, put it on their website, and they've been talking about it extensively ever since. And you can get it on our website at nam.org. In that plan, we listed every conceivable way to raise revenue for the infrastructure spend. And we realize that everything has to be on the table. The American people expect nothing less. They know we're not going to get everything for free. Well, and so we're looking at things like the traditional issue of increasing gas taxes. We're also looking at the possibility of a cost for vehicle miles traveled. We're looking at public-private partnerships, which we started in Virginia when I worked for George Allen. He was governor there. We started public-private partnerships. They've been very successful. Those are the things that we need to look at. We need to leverage federal dollars with state dollars, and we need a plan to get this thing done.
Do you remember the flow chart that President Trump presented everyone with? And I know you remember.
Quite extensive. I saw you had it on just a second ago.
I'm showing everybody it all over again because we were well, we were surprised at that flow chart because that's a terrific graphic. I take it that you really do want some of those regulations just chopped away. That's got to be a priority for you guys.
Well, it is a priority, and it's a priority that the administration has been focused on literally from day one. The administration, the President signed an executive order to kind of roll back the regulatory morass. You know, there are 297,696 specific regulations that impact manufacturing and impact our ability to invest and create jobs here. That costs about $35,000 per employee per year in compliance costs. That's not sustainable, and it's not anything that we see anywhere else in the world.